Rosenthal with Inside World Pickleball. This is the competitive edge. And I'm here with Tyson McGuffin from the beautiful state of Idaho. And congratulations with your great results here so far in the tournament, Tyson.
Thank you, Lee. Yeah, I've taken silver in men's singles. I took silver on Sunday, played Ben Johns in the finals, lost the tough one, and then took bronze yesterday in men's doubles with Riley Newman. I'm from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. I've been playing this beautiful game for the last 5 years now. I've won 5 majors so far. I'm 31 years old. I've got 3 kids, a 13, 7, and 7 month. And life is good, and I love playing this sport.
Well, you mentioned that, the competitive edge. Your family is with you, your wife, your beautiful baby, congratulations. That gives you a little bit of a competitive edge, right?
Yeah, my wife and baby girl tend to always travel with me, so it's kind of nice to have them in my corner. Love their support, and obviously love all the support from fans all over the world.
You really play to the crowd, you play with a lot of passion. That's part of your style?
For sure, yeah. I think it's a fun game. I love what I'm doing. I couldn't imagine myself doing anything else right now, so if I'm on center court and I'm having a good time, I'm gonna show it. And if the fans want to get involved, I am a big fan as well.
And what is your recommendation to the amateurs out there, either other pros, to up their game and take it to the next level?
Yeah, so a great question. I have a YouTube channel. It's called the McGuffin Pickleball Club. I have instructional videos on there. I have a podcast called The McGuffin Show. We do an episode every week. I also have a camp company. It's called Tyson McGuffin Signature PB Camps. Come take a look at my camp or take a look at one of my instructional videos.
I notice your court positioning. You seem to always be in the right spot. What are you thinking out there? How are you tracking the ball?
I wouldn't say that I'm always in the right spot, but yeah, I try to always keep my chest on the ball. I try to move with the ball. I think that's one of the key things in pickleball is kind of staying with it. Yeah, I feel like I always try to put myself in a spot where the ball is going to end up in that area.
What do you mean by keeping your chest with the ball?
Meaning that if somebody's dinking in front of me, the best way that I can counterattack, or like the best way that I can use my hands, is by like lining my chest up with the ball. I feel like that's a good way to improve your hands. It's a good way to counter, and it's a good way to move with the ball.
It's time for the Engage Pickleball Tip of the Week with Senior Championship Pro Steve Kennedy.
Hi, Steve Kennedy with the Tip of the Week. Guys, what are we going to do when we meet up with all these tennis players and all they know how to do is bang, bang, bang? Well, the thing I tell them, it's like having a vending machine, putting a quarter in, pressing a button, and getting nothing in return. We don't bang with the banger. What's most effective? The banger wants you to bang it back. So it gives him the ability to hit another hard ball. And you hit it hard and you get another hard ball. The best thing to do with the banger is to go ahead and block their shots. Make them move forward and engage them into a drop, or get them to the kitchen and make them start dinking. So the last thing we want to do on the banger is bang back, bang back, bang back, because they're probably pretty good at that. They're probably not nearly as good with their soft game. So my suggestion to you when you're playing the banger is soften your grip, keep your paddle in between your shoulders, and you see how I can step out? I'm not gonna have a lot of time when the guy's banging. So my options have to be limited. I don't want to be guessing left and right, forehand, backhand. I don't want to be swinging and creating a timing element. I want to go, hey, I see this big backswing from the banger. When I see that, I know to get into my backhand, hold, move the shoulders, and hold. You see how very little swing there is here. You see the paddle face is open, right? The more I swing, the longer the ball is going to go. Remember, your length of swing is going to determine the pace on the ball. And since I don't want any pace on this shot, it's only a matter of holding, opening, and relaxing, and dropping that ball back into the kitchen. Let's show you an example of what I'm talking about. So the moment I see the backhand, I get into my backhand and I hit and hold. That's the shot I want to hit. When I say feeding the banger, this is feeding the banger. And all I can expect is that ball to come back one more time. And when I bang it at him, remember the time element, when I hit it fast to him, it comes fast back. So if I want to engage the banger into my world, which is into the dinking and soft world, I recognize a big backswing from my opponent. I go backhand, I recognize, go ahead, I go backhand, and I hit and hold. And I force him to come up. Now, even if my opponent runs up for that ball, it's going to be short and below the net, and he's going to have to play a neutral or a defensive shot. Then I go into a different mindset. I go back into my what? My aggressive offensive look. So if I got him struggling up, I go offensive on him. Okay, so remember, all we're trying to do is recognition, big backswing, paddle positioning, hit and hold, and stop. Your goal is to get that ball to bounce twice in the kitchen. If you can do that, I guarantee you're going to win a lot of those points.
And that's this week's edition of Inside World Pickleball. Carl Foster with Melissa McCurley here in beautiful Naples, Florida at the U.S. Open, coming to a culmination. The first real big event since the last year of COVID being canceled and so forth. So just overall the week, the challenges, you've had some rain, but you know, you've weathered through the storm, so to speak. We have, and it was so important, Carl. It's been 2 years since we've been here. We lost 12 hours of court time on Tuesday and Wednesday this week, but despite that, we were able to take over 400 matches and reschedule those matches so people could still have their U.S. Open player experience. What's coming up next for the rest of the year? The next big event? Atlanta coming up, and then an indoor championship for the first time that was canceled last year. So in 3 weeks, we head over to Atlanta, Georgia for a PPA Atlanta Open Championships, and then on to the USA Pickleball Indoor National Championships in Hoover, Alabama. This is the first time that there has ever been a national indoor championships for USA Pickleball. Great job, Melissa. You're wearing many hats here, so to speak. The one on your head, the one on the camera, and the one behind the scenes as well. So thanks for being here as well, and we enjoy working with you. It's a pleasure and privilege. Next week, wheelchair champions roll big time at the U.S. Open.